Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to Goddess Gemini Gifts. So today's video is going to be a quick reading, you versus them, Gemini versus Sagittarius. So please remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest for another person to claim. Either side of this reading could resonate with you, or the entire reading going throughout, okay? So one side will be Gemini, the other side will be Sagittarius, and then the center will be the connecting energy. All right. Some of you may resonate with the connecting energy more so over anything. So it'll be one card chosen for each. All right. Let's get into this reading. Let's sage the cards here. All right. All right. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask for you to join me today in this reading for our Gemini friends versus their Sagittarius counterpart. All right. Gemini versus Sagittarius. So what is the Gemini's emotions and then our energy? Then what is the Sagittarius, and then the connecting? So we'll always go one card for Gemini, then Sagittarius, and then the connecting, please. All right, so starting with Gemini in the energy, Sagittarius, connecting. All right, cool. What do we have for the conflict? Gemini, Sagittarius, connecting. What is the negatives affecting the situation here, please? Okay. Negatives, Gemini, Sagittarius, connecting. What are the positives affecting the situation, please? Gemini, Sagittarius, connecting. What is the neutral affecting the situation? Okay. And then finally, what is the possible advice, outcome, solution, whatever you want to call it? Thank you. All right. So Geminis, you have the strength card in reverse. Okay. They have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then you have connection at the Hierophant. So you're having a little bit of lack of strength in this connection, and they're feeling a lack of independence. There may be a little bit of codependence feeling in between you. However, this could be a very lovely connection at the end of the day. All right. Next, we have the conflict for all of you is the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of imbalance on your side. They're not really listening to what other people are saying. I do see that somebody may be trying to manipulate the situation, but they're really trying to hold it off. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles is a mutual understanding, or a need for a mutual understanding, that separately you have to be stable and together you can be stable. Okay. With the negatives affecting the situation, you have the Eight of the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then the Hangman in reverse. So negatively, I see a lack of communication, or you're feeling a lack of communication. They're feeling a lack of peace and serenity and clarity. And then the Hangman is, I do see a little bit of fighting energy here. So negatively, you may be fighting a lot, which is affecting their peace and affecting their communication. You're feeling like they're not communicating clearly with you. Okay. What is the positives affecting the situation here? You have the Page of Swords. They have the Star in reverse, and then you have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So for here, I see that you are willing to learn and communicate, understand their love language. The Star in reverse on their side is, somebody may be cutting off somebody, and possibly an Aquarius, to help the situation grow. And then the connecting energy is the High Priestess. So I do see I'm being shown like some kind of divine intervention possibly happening here, because something isn't right here, even though it's in the positive. Okay. The neutral aspect is showing me here the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords on their end, and then the Queen of Cups. So for you, I do see kind of ways of finding stability on your end. They are going to let go of what no longer serves them. And the connecting energy is trying to find a mutual understanding of love for both of you. Okay. Finally, what is the possible solution of this is the Six of Cups in reverse on your end, the King of Pentacles on their end, and the Five of Wands together. So I see on your end, it is kind of some of you may be releasing negativity, or you're kind of like thinking about the good times, or some of you may not be. Some of you may be a little bit mentally screwed up. Because of everything that's going on. So you may be unsure where you stand. However, they're finding a solid foundation in this, and there's a building energy, but I see that emotionally you're a little bit out of sorts with it, okay? I just kind of want to. So we have the strength, Gemini needing strength, Gemini needing to get out of balance, Gemini feeling a lack of communication, willing to learn new ways in this connection, willing to build the foundation. However, a little bit emotionally unsure where this is going. They have the little bit of codependent energy, not wanting to listen to like a mom mentality or something, little bit of lack of inner peace, or not wanting to fight anymore, and a little bit lack of inner peace. Not too sure where this is going, or cutting off some kind of other air sign, or not a Sagittarius, an Aquarius or something like that. Trying to find, not really releasing stuff, but releasing stuff, trying to find solace is kind of what I just heard, and then finding a foundation together. This is a higher knowing connection. Both of you feel it. Both of you understand you need to have independence and interdependence, not codependency. Kind of struggling or leaving the struggling energy behind, or wanting to leave the struggling energy. Not quite where you want to be with the high priestess energy. Kind of somebody's soul, spirit, mind, body, heart is kind of a little bit flustered right now, wanting this beautiful connection of like loving energy and willing to build. Okay. So if that makes sense for you, great. If not, well, throw it away. It's not yours to claim. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini, and I hope you have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, evening, marvelous, whatever, wherever you are. Goodbye.